been denied for far too long. Good morning, my neighbors! Hey, fuck you! Yes! Yes! Fuck you too!
Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green, he's here with you once again, people. And make sure, there we go, that you get in the description box. Uh, Hit that link to my Teespring because new merch, and you can get it 20% off. Promo code Sloppy Joe, all caps, no spaces. So the reason I played that clip is because, well, that's what Sloppy Joe wants to happen to you. Speaking of Sloppy Joe, all caps, no spaces, that's what he wants to happen to you. He wants you to have new neighbors. And I used to, when I used to deliver beer back in the day, I'd get to the warehouse, and I did every once in a while, but every time it was perfect. This is one of the good things about working with all dudes, no chicks. You can say whatever you want with no repercussions, no repercussions. But I'd go in there at 5 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, neighbors, and then somebody would always yell from the back, "Fuck you!" Yes, yes, fuck you too. So they want you to have new neighbors, and not the new neighbors that you want. Because if you have new neighbors in the neighborhood, it happens all the time. And if they're cool, hey, that's great. As they said in Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Hey, and that's good, girl. So that's cool if you got good neighbors, but bad neighbors, no, 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 no. You don't want that shit. But this is the chance that we are going to take because you know they're going to do it. They've done it before. So what the hell am I talking about? Well, here it is. White House considers welcoming some Palestinians from Gaza as refugees. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with bringing in people from other countries, from foreign countries that are engaged in a war that we shouldn't have anything to do with. Now we're involved because we're buying the bombs and the bullets and shit for Israel because we're sending them billions of dollars. We just sent them another $26 billion. Or really, I don't believe we should bring refugees here from any country due to a war. Why? Because if we're in a war and we're fighting somebody, is it the purpose of fighting them to win and kill more of their people than they kill of ours? So if we're fighting you in a war, why the fuck would we do you the favor of bringing your citizens over here? I've never understood that. If you want to go through the channels of legal migration, that's one thing, but why are we bringing people? We're bringing people over here from a country that we just helped kick the shit out of. Says the Biden administration is considering bringing certain Palestinians. So don't worry, American citizens who they're going to be living next to. They're considering bringing certain Palestinians to the U.S. as refugees, a move that would offer a permanent safe haven to some of those fleeing war-torn Gaza, according to the international federal government documents obtained by CBS News. So if you're offering them a, quote, permanent safe haven, there's no other safe havens in the world. There's no safe havens in the surrounding countries. Aren't there a bunch of countries in the Middle East? Why they got to come all the way over here? One of those proposals involves using the decades-old United States Refugee Admissions Program to welcome Palestinians with U.S. ties who have managed to escape Gaza and enter neighboring Egypt, according to the interagency planning documents. So if they already escaped to Egypt, here's an idea. I know it's crazy. I hope you're sitting down. I am, so I know I'll be safe. Leave them there. Top U.S. officials also discussed getting additional Palestinians out of Gaza and processing them as refugees if they have American relatives, the document shows. The plans would require coordination with Egypt, which has so far refused to welcome large numbers of people from Gaza. So if Egypt's not going to take them, why are we? Those who pass a series of eligibility, medical, and security screenings would qualify to fly to the U.S. with refugee status, which offers beneficiaries permanent residence, resettlement benefits like housing assistance, and a path to American citizenship. While the eligible population is expected to be relatively small, it's expected to, the plans being discussed by U.S. officials could offer a lifeline to some Palestinians fleeing the Israel-Hamas war, which local public health authorities say has claimed the lives of more than 34,000 people and displaced hundreds of thousands of civilians in Gaza. So here's something I've always thought too. Chain migration. You come here, you're a citizen now, and then you could bring your family and shit over. I've always thought that's strange. Why don't they have to go through the same process? Why do they get to come here just because you're here? They should have to go through the process and wait just like you did and take the steps to become an American citizen. They shouldn't be able to ride your coattails and become an, or whether they become a citizen, whatever, they shouldn't be able to ride your coattails and come here at all. In a statement provided, a White House spokesperson said the U.S. has helped more than 1,800 American citizens and their families leave Gaza, many of whom have come to the United States. At President Biden's direction, we have also helped and will continue to help some particularly vulnerable individuals, such as children with serious health problems and children who were receiving treatment for cancer, get out of harm's way and receive care at nearby hospitals in the region. That's great. Leave them in the region. I don't understand why they need to come here. You're out of the war zone. You're in Egypt or other areas. So why do you need to come all the way to America? And let's not forget, speaking of America, Gaza, Palestine, is the same place where people yell death to America. So death to America, we want to kill you infidels, we want you to die. Hey, come live over here. Because we've made you go through some screenings. We've checked your eligibility. You're medically cleared. You have family here. You're not going to do anything to us. Come on over. Yeah, you were screaming death to America and all that kind of shit. The sands will run red with the blood of, yeah, I know that, but come on over. Why? Just because your country's in a war, that doesn't mean you can come to America. That doesn't make sense to me, and it never has. I'm sure those people would be better off staying in that region with a culture and a way of life that they are familiar with. That's where they were born. That's where they grew up. That's where their roots are. We got enough roots here. We need to turn off the vacancy sign at Hotel USA. We're good. We're full. We have an invasion on the southern border. We don't need any more people. We already have these Democrat-run shitholes talking about we can't take anymore. We don't have the money. Federal government, we need more resources. So why are you going to bring more people over here? And people from a country that historically it's hated us. They were out there popping and locking in the streets on 9/11. And that's who you want to bring over here? Oh, so you're going to find the Palestinians and the Gazans who do love America. You're going to sift through those people and find the good ones. Bullshit. This is not our problem. Tell Israel to bring them in. Israel's the ones fucking them up. You take those people in. You're right next door. Why won't Israel do it? Oh, because Israel doesn't trust them? Because Israel thinks they're the enemy and they might do something to them, but you're going to bring them over here? Because they're not going to do anything to us, even though we're the ones financing the ass whooping? I know we might look stupid, but we're not stupid. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Get in the comment section, get in the description box, hit that link to my Teespring, 20% off, promo code Sloppy Joe, all caps, no spaces. I am Jericho Green, and man, I'm out.